Good afternoon all.
Welcome everyone to our pre-match press conference for our UEFA Europa League game against Real Betis tomorrow. We're joined by Erik Ten Hag and Marcus Rashford. Please raise your hand if you want to ask a question and identify whether it is for Erik or Marcus. We'll have Spanish translation available if needed. Let's get going with Simon.
Hi, question for Erik. You obviously had the debrief after a difficult day on Sunday. What did you learn about the group? What conclusions did you come to, and you're confident of your bounce back?
Of course, we have to set conclusions, and that's what we did. And of course, we talked about, and of course, we have seen that game and set the right conclusions. And from there on, we have to reset and bounce back.
Sí, la primera pregunta era, obviamente has podido ya hablar con el grupo y destacar un poco lo que pasó el domingo cuando perdiste el partido. ¿Estás confiado de que pueden como rebotar el equipo y has hablado con ellos y estás confiado de que lo pueden hacer? Y la respuesta, claro que sí, hemos hablado de esto, hemos sacado conclusiones, el resto del grupo, y estamos confiados.
Jamie.
Just for Erik, please. Do you feel the players who played for you at Anfield on Sunday let you down? Because all you can do is put them on the field, coach them as best as possible, do everything, but then it's up to them. They're top professionals. Do you feel personally let down by the way they performed?
No, we are in the same boat, and we do it in togetherness, and so we win together, we lose together, and so we make a mess on Sunday, and we have to deal with that.
¿Sientes que los jugadores, porque al fin y al cabo lo que puedes hacer como entrenador es poner los jugadores en el campo y es ellos que tienen que rendir, ¿sientes que te han fallado? Y la respuesta, no, estamos todos en la misma situación, tenemos nuestros objetivos y ganamos juntos, perdemos juntos, fracasamos el domingo, pero lo hicimos juntos.
Anton.
Sure. Erik, you talked a lot about standards since coming to the club. Bruno Fernandes as captain, did he meet those standards, and is he captain going forward?
Yes, definitely, and I think he's playing a brilliant season, and he's a really important role why we are in the position where we are, because he's giving energy to the team. He's not only running a lot and in the highest intensity, but also in the right way, in the right direction. And he's pointing and coaching players. He's an inspirator for the whole team, and but no one is perfect. Everyone has his mistakes, and everyone has to learn. I have to learn, and he will learn as well because he's intelligent. And but I'm really happy to have Bruno Fernandes in my team, and I'm really happy that Bruno Fernandes is Harry not on the pitch. He's our captain.
La pregunta era que has hablado mucho, Erik, de los estándares que hay que hacer cuando estás aquí en el Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes también estaba a la altura de estos estándares y más adelante va a ser tu capitán, va a seguir siendo tu capitán. Y la respuesta, sí, sin duda, ha tenido una temporada maravillosa. Es una persona muy importante que nos aporta mucha energía, no solamente por la forma de correr, pero sino su intensidad, y también enseña el camino a otros jugadores, también dando indicaciones en el campo. Entonces estamos muy contentos con sus niveles. Es un jugador muy inteligente y tengo que decir que estoy muy contento con él, y estoy muy contento. Si Harry Maguire no está en el campo, él será el capitán siempre.
Adam.
Question for Marcus. Marcus, you're a role model for so many young players. Going off the disappointments of last season and now being a consistent top performer this season, can you just tell us now what changes you made, what differences you made? Has it been anything to do with the new coaching setup that's come in under Erik Ten Hag, and just subtle changes that you might have made this season?
I think probably the main thing is that I come into the season fit. I was 100% fit. I had a good training camp in the summer with my team before the pre-season, and then when I met up for pre-season, it's obviously a change because we had a new manager, new staff, new way of playing, and it was exciting to me. I just wanted to give it everything I could, and yeah, I've not looked back since then. I feel like we've come on a lot as a team, and we've won big games in our style of play, and it's been a while since I could sit here and say that. We've beat big teams in the past and we've won big games, but we've always had to do it a different way to how we'd prefer to do it. But this season we've gone out and tried our best to play our way of football and try and win games.
Obviously, weekend, you're a local Manchester lad, it was a disappointment. I know that will cut deep. Are you confident in the rest of the squad in the bounce back now after that disappointment at Liverpool, especially after having such a positive season so far?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like, just touching on the Liverpool game, Liverpool versus United is a unique game. It doesn't matter about form. It doesn't matter about individuals' form. It's a special game of football that's just decided in the 95 minutes that you're on the pitch. And going in at half time, it could have been a different game. I mean, I missed a chance from Luke's pass at 0-0. That could have been 1-0. We had 2 or 3 other opportunities. We probably should have went into the half time leading, but we wasn't. We was down 1-0 and we wasn't in a bad position. We felt like we could still go there and create chance in the second half. But it's Liverpool, they can take the game away from you, and that's what happened. So yeah, like the boss said, it's about resetting now. That's all we can do. There's no point dwelling on what happened because we can't change it. So yeah, we just press the reset button, go back to the basics, and give 100% again to try and win the game on Thursday.
Thank you.
Just 2 questions to go through in the translation. La primera pregunta era, Marcus ha sido como un ejemplo para los jóvenes jugadores que están en el grupo. ¿Cuál ha sido el cambio esta temporada? Porque esta vez vemos que estás jugando muy bien. ¿Ha sido un cambio que has hecho? ¿Ha sido el cambio del entrenador, Erik Ten Hag? ¿Cuáles son los cambios? Y la respuesta. Bueno, para mí lo principal era que estoy en condiciones. Empecé la temporada a 100%. Estaba trabajando con mi propio grupo en el campo, y después, antes de llegar a la pretemporada, y después al llegar a la pretemporada, estaba en condiciones. Tenemos un nuevo estilo, una nueva forma de jugar, y estaba muy contento en ello. Y entonces ahora estoy dando el todo y no miro para atrás. Hemos ganado contra grandes partidos, contra grandes equipos. También lo estábamos haciendo en las últimas temporadas, pero siento que estamos jugando de nuestra manera y estamos haciendo muy bien. Y la siguiente pregunta era, obviamente era muy difícil lo que pasó el fin de semana en Liverpool. ¿Cómo puedes remontar, como ha dicho el técnico, cómo puedes remontar? Pues es muy difícil. Un partido de Manchester United y Liverpool es un partido único donde se puede decidir el resultado en los 90-95 minutos. En el descanso estamos haciendo muy bien. Yo fallé mi oportunidad después de un pase de Luke Shaw para darnos el 1-0, y después tuvimos 2 o 3 ocasiones claras que podíamos haber montado la diferencia. Entonces entramos en el descanso 1-0 y no estaba mal, pero es un partido único y Liverpool te puede atacar y cambiar las cosas. Entonces tenemos que nosotros remontar y ir haciendo lo que estamos haciendo antes.
Marcus, what do you say to people who say that as a team in the second half you just gave up and stopped playing, stopped running? And also, what do you say to each other in the dressing room immediately after the game?
We didn't give up. That's nonsense. We was unorganised, yeah. Communication was bad, yeah. That's why we conceded the goals. But it comes down to the fact that, I believe that everyone was trying to get back into the game that much. We come away from the team's principles in and out of possession. I mentioned it after the game. I felt like the forwards was trying to press as just a forward unit. We weren't connected with the midfield, and then the same with the midfield and the defence. And we was trying to get a grip of the game when it was 2-0, when it was 3-0. We was talking, but I don't think we was, really in agreement of what to do. And listen, it's happened, and the only thing we can do is learn from it and move on. So I'm I'm happy, I'm grateful that we have another game so quickly, because we have an opportunity to take a step forward from the last game and put it behind us.
La respuesta es que, ¿qué dices a las personas que dicen que ustedes habían rendido en el partido, pararon de correr? ¿Y qué se dice dentro del vestuario? La respuesta, bueno, yo no estoy para nada de acuerdo con esto, eso no es lo que pasó, quizás nos faltaba un poco de organización como equipo y un poco de comunicación dentro del equipo. Yo creo que en todo momento estábamos intentando ponernos de nuevo, ponernos en el partido, pero perdimos un poco nuestros principios, tanto con y sin el balón. Creo que la conexión entre la forma de presionar que teníamos, no estábamos muy conectados, y obviamente 2-0, 3-0, quizás no estamos de acuerdo con lo que estaba pasando en el partido, pero como hemos dicho, tenemos que aprender y ya tenemos un próximo partido. Estoy muy contento que tengamos un partido a la vuelta de la esquina y vamos a intentar imponernos también de nuevo en ese partido.
Dave.
Marcus, you said on social media you can't let Sunday define the season. How do you make sure that doesn't happen? And also from a mental and psychological point of view, how do you feel when, is that one of the lowest moments you've had playing for Manchester United, losing in that manner to your biggest rivals?
Just losing against Liverpool's enough. It doesn't matter the scoreline. When you lose a game against Liverpool, when you lose a game against any of your biggest rivals, it cuts deep, and it's not nice. It's never a nice feeling. But for me, I just always remember how many games that we've won against them, and they have the same feeling. So it's football. It's why everyone loves the game so much. But yeah, it's obviously disappointing. But like I said, we can't dwell on it and look back. We just have to be, thankful really and grateful that, the games are coming thick and fast. Because of all the principles that we've had from the beginning of the season, we're in a position where we're still fighting on all fronts, and we still have a lot of games to play. So, when we have a game like we did against Liverpool, we want to play as soon as possible because we want to put it right. So yeah, tomorrow hopefully we can do that.
La respuesta era como dijiste en las redes sociales que no quieres que el partido contra Liverpool define la temporada, pero ¿cómo está el equipo mentalmente, físicamente? ¿Puede ser el punto más bajo que has tenido en tu carrera aquí en Manchester United? Y la respuesta, creo que solamente perder contra Liverpool es lo suficiente, no importa el marcador. Obviamente, una vez que pierdas contra los grandes rivales, te duele mucho porque se van a recordar de esto, pero también yo me acuerdo de todos los partidos que hemos ganado, y es por eso que las personas aman al fútbol. Obviamente estábamos decepcionados, pero no podemos seguir pensando en esto. Estas alturas de la temporada tenemos muchos partidos que vienen muy rápidamente, y tenemos que volver con nuestros principios y saber que estamos peleando para todos los títulos, y estamos contentos de que tenemos un partido mañana y que podemos volver a poner las cosas bien en cómo jugamos como futbolistas.
Neil.
Marcus, could I just ask your thoughts on Bruno as someone to play alongside and as a captain?
Yeah, I love playing with Bruno, as you can imagine. I think for a forward, like me, he's a perfect player to play with. I think he's been a good leader for us, even when he's not been captain, which is always a good sign. He's helped other players become better leaders, and the reality of it is we can't be a well-organised team with just one leader being the captain. So he's done a lot for us in terms of bringing his leadership skills in, and that was from the moment that he arrived. So yeah, I don't have anything negative to say about Bruno. Like the manager said, nobody's perfect. Sometimes you want to win so bad, you end up doing things that are a little bit out of character. But listen, 100% support Bruno and behind him. And I think as a team we have to support him because he's a fantastic player. And like the boss said, we wouldn't be in the position that we're in if he wasn't playing games for us.
La pregunta era como, ¿puedes hablarnos un poco de lo que opinas de Bruno Fernandes? como jugador, como persona, como capitán. Y la respuesta, a mí me encanta jugar con él, para mí es perfecto, es un buen líder y de hecho era un buen líder antes de ser capitán, siempre estaba ayudando a los otros y eso ayuda a nosotros a saber las cualidades de liderazgo también. Entonces es un líder que tiene muchas habilidades y lo ha sido desde la llegada aquí en el Manchester United Old Trafford. Como ha dicho el entrenador, nadie es perfecto, entonces vamos a estar 100% apoyándole, respaldando a él, porque como hemos dicho, no estaremos en la situación en que estamos sin él.
Last question, Paul Hurst.
Eric, can you just give us an idea of how the players have reacted over the last 48 hours? Have you been satisfied with the way, their attitude, their response to what happened on Sunday?
Yes, I think the player they reflected well. We know, but we also know when you go in a season, setbacks will always be there, and this was a huge setback, clear. But when you are, we had a run of I think 23 games with one loss, and I was a second. But of course, the way there was a lot of lessons in it, and it can help us for the future, and that is what we have. So the positive out of it, how negative it is, that is we were really below average, especially mentally wise. So we have to take the lessons. We want to be a big team. We want to win trophies. So then you have to act different. And I think after Sunday we got a big lesson, and we take that. But now we have to move on, and we have to look forward. And so that is the way we treated it. Now all the energy, all the focus has to be on the next game.
Sí, la respuesta, la pregunta, perdona, era, Eric, ¿me puedes decir cómo han reaccionado los jugadores en los últimos 48 horas después de lo que surgió en el fin de semana? Y la respuesta, como la reacción ha sido muy buena del grupo. Sabemos que durante una temporada vas a tener contratiempos. Eso fue un contratiempo muy grande, pero antes de esto habíamos ido 23 partidos con solamente una derrota. Esto fue la segunda y ha sido una buena lección para ayudarnos en el futuro. Ahora lo que tenemos que decir que jugamos muy por debajo de lo que esperamos del equipo, pero he visto que la mentalidad de un gran equipo es querer ganar trofeos y es una lección muy importante. Pero ahora tenemos que no pensar en esto, ir más allá de esto y pensar en el futuro y traer toda la energía y todo lo que podemos hacer para el próximo partido, que sería mañana.
Thank you very much.